Yes, well, we have seen in the last few hours, days, Rita and James, the most disgusting displays of so-called pro-Palestinian support. Rita, Caulfield, a large Jewish area of Melbourne. Tell us about it.
Well, shocking scenes on the Sabbath. A synagogue having to be evacuated. Can you believe that? A synagogue being evacuated. Of all the places they could have protested, they decided to travel to the most heavily Jewish populated part of Melbourne on the Sabbath, outside a synagogue. If you're not looking for conflict, why would you do that? If you're not looking to absolutely inflame tensions, and that's precisely what happened. It was anticipated throughout the day. And the statements we've had from our politicians, Rowan, the majority of them are just so pathetic, so weak, both siding this, talking about Islamophobia. When that has just happened, it is start with Zoe Daniel. She's the local member there.
So she's
member
the local
for Goldstein. She
right. So
South
this
Caulfield.
synagogue is in her electorate.
That's it.
And she's a teal.
So,
who won at the last election. Just remember this, our Jewish listeners and fans. This is the teal you voted for.
Now, this is her first post. She's posted another one, but there is a protest at Princes Park in Caulfield South tonight. I understand that this protest has affected worship at the HSN Synagogue. I would again urge empathy, compassion and understanding from everyone at a time.
So is that empathy for the bloke leaning out of the car with one finger in the air screaming abuse? Are we have to have empathy for him?
They want the Jews in their own community getting thrown out of the synagogue, evacuated because there's protesters outside and things are getting heated. She wants them to have empathy for those.
Can I make a point about that? And in fact, I'm glad you brought up the bloke raising his finger. I don't know if we can put him back up on the screen there, but this was one of these, not just pro-Palestinian, but pro-Islamist, I would say probably pro a lot of other things too, organizations. And he had it tattooed on his hand, if you look, the numbers 1453. That's the year 1453, which is the year that Constantinople was conquered by the Ottoman Empire and fell to become Istanbul. This tells you an awful lot, I think, about what the real agenda here is. This is not just, all of this is moving, and there's a lot of other ones to talk about, but this is not just about Gaza. This is about much more. It's about a conflict with the West.